It not necessarily means say now because it's free, that means say if for poor, if for devastated, and if for bad. He said so the people that they come to hospital with the notion say then they can get free health care. He said but when they come, then they buy every single thing where they need, including the needle and the syringe and pay for bed. Outside the free health care day. When somebody gets for treat, somebody who is sick, somebody who in a life-threatening situation, somebody where they a difficult a day between life and death, then gets for treat them, you understand, in absolute darkness because light no day. And not they do this for score political goal. And not they do this because they support APC or they support SLPP on a PMDC or UDM or whatever party they support. They say they do this as a cry for help. So people them where they in charge. So Soriat people them, Soriat organizations they in the international community go hear this, go see this and say, okay, we need for intervene. We need for help people them. It not been they do this for score political goals. It not been they do this so that it go get social media views. It not been they do this so that it go create content like we content create. They do this out of the sympathy of your heart, out of the softness and the empathy of your heart. And if you see somebody reach to a point, also they get mind speak out this way as a professional. Now for no say, by and large, it don't sit in them, it don't hear it in them, it don't feel it in them, it don't experience it in them. Where they touch even the strongest of hearts, where they soften even the strongest of hearts. What's in the free healthcare? And I will not say this not on now, it just begin. This particular issue of the free healthcare not working, not giving results, it will not start way back from Dr. Ernest Baiko in time. They don't want to know how the average Sierra Leonean they survive. They don't want to know whether the woman survive or not, whether I die or in Pekin die, they not care. The money where them for use for invest in the healthcare system in the country, then they use and buy us, they use and buy motorcar, they use and travel the world, they use and send them Pekin and go overseas, they use and send them Pekin and some of the fanciest schools them now the country and outside of the country. They not care what happen. They not care who that die in the process. They say no ask so if the authorities they don't know, if governments don't know about this. They say because they know. Definitely, apparently, governments know, but ultimately they happen country. He said the issue they were under, he said them too boku, they're not going to count them all. The issue they were the cottage. He said, but that particular incident yesterday, he said them bring to light. He shed light on the fact say the conditions them very saddening. Hello people, brothers and sisters. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This na the Freetong Herald and me na Pompe. Boku pa we go don yeri, but the issue of electricity will take place na Salone right now. And most importantly and most recently, we don't hear but one doctor where they work na PCMH hospital where we can normally call cottage. We don't hear but a certain Facebook post we make we been get for custom in job during this particular dispensation. Today, I want to give you the benefit for make we able hear waiting this woman being writes na Facebook. And waiting people and being respond to what and how it been lost in work as a result of that particular post day where it be make. The person na Dr. Geraldine Randall. Dr. Geraldine Randall na a specialist obstetrician and gynecologist with the work na cottage. So 1 or 2 days ago, Dr. Geraldine Randall been come on Facebook and he been make a lengthy post. I go read this post and then we go see exactly what people and be comment on this post, and afterwards we go look at what government been get for do as a result of this lady in post we make na Facebook. Just about what we talk about the freedom of speech and the freedom of expression under we governance system na Salone. So the post say, yesterday morning I posted this pic on my mobile status with the caption, and I quote, "I ready for the on-call today." Quotation close. Bring it on. And I was indeed ready. What I wasn't ready for was the extensive hours of power outage that came with it. If you don't know me, my name is Dr. Geraldine George, and I'm a specialist obstetrician gynecologist working at the National OBGYN Hospital, PCMH, normally called Cottage. My team is on call. Monday and yesterday was no exception. There was a light out in the hospital from 9:15 p.m. yesterday till 8 a.m. today. Let me get 6 points. Light been going at the hospital from 9:15 na nets, and it not come again till around 8 o'clock morning the next day. Yeah, let me continue. It say, let me give you scenarios of what this implies. Nurses and doctors are examining patients with phone touches. Patient who requires oxygen did not get it. Now let's bring this out so now one after the other. It say, as a result, in a doctor na cottage. It say any day on call every Monday. It say, but this particular Monday, than this Monday we just passed, so a kind of hospital, and as a result of the blackout we been not hit free on. It say, if you not say, lights go from around 9:15 p.m. than a next week come, and the lights not come again till around 8 o'clock a.m. the next morning. It say, what in this been get for me? It say, number one, is say people them, doctors them, where they examine patients them been get for use them mobile phone in touchlight. You light your phone in touchlight, you dey use them for go round the world them, they examine patients them. Both patients are within a critical and devastating conditions them. Doctors them been get for the use them phone touchlight for the go around and examine them patients them day. What it make? Because lights no day. Not to the tap. It talks say patients them will be need oxygen, not be able to forget them. Then people are within a critical, life-threatening situations them. Then people are within a life support. Where sometimes a machine they breathe for them. Or where sometimes now oxygen they need for make them survive, for make them able they able keep them up and running. They're not able to get oxygen because light no day, and they need light for them able to give them people in the oxygen. Let me continue. I say babies who need oxygen whilst in their mother's womb did not get it, and as a result we lost a baby immediately after the surgery because it was in distress before delivery, and some oxygen to the mother will have helped it. I say as a result of all that here, one pan the mama that we been dead we get belly, and pikin be need oxygen within at the belly, but because they not be able to give oxygen to the mama for let the pikin able to survive, by the time them born the pikin die. What will make it die? Because it be need oxygen in mama in belly, and we not been there for give the pikin oxygen. What will make? Because light no day. Me people learn this is not the reality, this is not salon now. But let me continue and see what Dr. Geraldine be say. He said, before you ask, the solar installed in the compound serving both hospitals can only last for a maximum of 5 hours in full capacity, and this was just in operation till 9:15 p.m. According to Dr. Geraldine, I say then get now true say then get solar system na the place. I say but the solar system go only able to operate for around 5 hours. I say now for just 5 hours the solar go operate. It says so basically the solar be able to work till around 9:15. Now it stop for work. Then at the 10 and the we can at the hospital by 9:15. Remember say now from 9:15 p.m. net to around 8 o'clock a.m. lights not there at all. So by 9:15 the solar been done go off and not be able to power nothing again at the hospital. So now that same day the real blackout been start for them. Where all them calamity I would explain to been get for before the hospital. Let me see. It go on for say, forgive me please. It go on for say, the generator owned by the hospital can only serve the operating theaters. Nurses had to admit, care for, and give medication to patients in the dark. He said the hospital gets generator, but that generator it go only able to serve the operation theater there. Also they do operation for people them. It went on for say the nurse system being get for treat people then get for give people them medication, then get for give them injection, then get for give them drips in complete darkness, no lights no day. Then they get to do all that work day in complete darkness. Imagine When somebody gets for treat somebody wey sick, somebody wey dey in a life-threatening situation, somebody wey dey na a difficult, a day between life and death, dem get for treat am, you understand, in absolute darkness because light no dey. Let me continue. It say if they are lucky by the use of their phone touches or that one of the patient's relative, he say this is not an attack on anyone or anything in particular. This is a desperate cry for help from a clinical who experiences on a daily basis what the average Sierra Leonean is facing. He said this not a political gimmick. And not they do this for score political goal. And not they do this because it supports APC or it supports SLPP on a PMDC or UDM or whatever party they support. He said it do this as a cry for help. So people them where they in charge. So Soriat people them, Soriat organizations, the international community go hear this, go see this and say, okay, we need for intervene. We need for help people them. Because when they help in cases like this, they're not just they help the government of Sierra Leone, then they help the people of Sierra Leone. Because now them badly they in need of their resources. Because last, we politicians them all from APC, SLPP, PMDC, wherever them they, as long as the politicians them, when them picking them sick, when them sick, when them family members sick, then they fly and go overseas immediately. Then give them the best care where money can buy. And guess what? Most of them services then they get so. Now we the Sierra Leonean them, we the taxpayer them. Now we bonified money then they use for get them particular services then they. Whilst on the other hand, then the left free now we countries them follow we die in some of the poorest health conditions them now the world. Let me continue and see, brothers and sisters. It went on for say, there are many issues at PCMH. We need help. Remember how all waiting this woman be they do so, and not be they try for score cheap social media points them. And not be they try for do content na Facebook for let get money. Because last, na medical doctor, no matter how salon difficult, the medical doctors them, are some of the well-paid people in the one in the last. If government not they pay them well safe, you understand? As a result of their expertise, then they able get wisdom, forget the lily and nothing for survive. So it not be they do this for score political goals. It not be they do this so that it will get social media views. It not be they do this so that it will create content like we content creator then they do. And they do this out of the sympathy of your heart, out of the softness and the empathy of your heart. And if you see somebody reach to a point who say the get mind speak out this way as a professional. Now for no say, by and large, it don't sit in them, it don't hear it in them, it don't feel it in them, it don't experience in them. Where they touch even the strongest of hearts, where they soften even the strongest of hearts. So now that's make this post, not of a score political goal. Let me see how it continued. It went on for say, I am typing this and crying because we had a terrible night. My junior doctors and I have not slept a wink since 8 a.m. yesterday. We are not complaining about the workload or salary, but just that the working conditions should be better and that the patients who are promised free health care will receive it. He said, maybe they write this message. He said, they cry. He said, what's making me they cry? He said, because they work too much. He said, they not complain about the work. Not if I say they complain about the work. He said, but now the conditions of the work. He said, not to the salary that they complain about. Not to the working conditions, the salaries that they complain about. He said, not the working conditions. He said, and all in the junior doctor day. From that time, they will be the right to 10 to 8 in the morning. Then they will sleep 1 week. Then they up and down. Imagine you there in charge of a hospital in the middle of the night and lights no day. And you surrounded by sick and dying people them. How you expect yourself for able to sleep? He says so, then they able to sleep, then they up and down. He said, not be they complain. He said, they complain, not about the workload, or not because of the small salary way government pay them. He said, now because of the working conditions, better working conditions not there for them, as people them, as doctors them. He says so, in the ones, they talk say, the patients them, they feel them for them, because governments, from an escrow term to this term, they don't promise them say then we'll get free care health as a result of them belly. Then we get belly. E say wetin dey try for say na that them people here deserve better. Them belle woman here deserve better because Sierra Leone bin get free healthcare for all them belle woman them and them pikin wey dey under 5. And as Kuruma instituted that day, e work on to this point e dey on. But the conditions them under which them thing they work, you understand? It say not to good conditions them, not to favorable conditions them. It not necessarily means say now because if free, that means say if for poor, if for devastated, and if for bad. It says so now under as a result of them conditions, and they make it cry. Because if you say the belle woman them need, the belle woman them deserve better. If government don't say they give them free health care, at least them deserve better. Because pregnancy now one of the most difficult phases them and the way anybody in this life they go through. We can see people can talk say we person get belle, 1 point foot then a graveyard, 1 point foot then na the wall. That means say at any time it can cross over to the other end. Then how technical, then how difficult and how life-threatening pregnancy can be for people, especially in Africa and Sierra Leone in particular. It's just one of them people and they cry for. So let me move on. It said they come to the hospital with nothing expecting free. Okay, they come to the hospital with nothing expecting free treatment, but lo and behold, they have to purchase almost everything needed for their survival. It's irrespective of the fact that government will institute and say now free healthcare they get, they will get belly and then they will they under 5. It says so the people that they come to the hospital with the notion say then they can get free healthcare. It says but when they come, then they buy every single thing where they need, including the needle and the syringe and pay for bed. Who said the free healthcare day? Who said the free healthcare they go? Who said all the money where government they send another end for the healthcare for the belle woman and the under 5 picking them? Who said them money then they go? When somebody then not promise that they get free healthcare, he come back to the hospital, he buy syringe, he buy needle, he buy drip water, he pay for him bed, he pay for the way they clean for him, he buy your eat. What's it that the free healthcare? What's in the free healthcare? And I will not say this not on now, it just begin. This particular issue of the free healthcare not working, not giving results, it will not start way back from Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma in time. It's a good thing, say Dr. Ernest Bai Koroma. Now him have been the visionary. Now him get the vision. Now him get the empathy for say a need for institute this and in government be institute them. But how well it been work from that 10 day to this 10? So the problem did not start from before, but how it progress, how the day then they go by, that's why they become worse and worse and worse. And today, like we all know, it don't worse past I been there. Let me continue and see what this woman talk. They say sometimes we take from our meager salaries and purchase these consumables for them, not because we have to spare, but because we cannot sit down and watch patients die because they cannot afford them. It says sometimes them as doctors them as nurses them. It says out of the softness of the heart, out of waiting and see, out of the problems them more than they see, then people here them believe how they go through. When their lives then they at stake at every point in time during the process here. It said then can pull pan a small salary and help them buy them small tier. It's not because them get money, not because government pay them boku salary, now because them get soft heart, because them get sorry heart. Unlike the people already in a government, successive governments, we get stronger heart. They don't want to know how the average Sierra Leonean they survive. They don't want to know whether the woman survive or not, whether he die or in Pekin die, they not care. The money when them for use for invest in the healthcare system of the country, then they use and buy us, they use and buy motorcar, they use and travel the world, they use and send them Pekin and go overseas, they use and send them Pekin and some of the fanciest schools them now the country and outside of the country. They not care what happen, they not care who that die in the process. He say but then the doctor them we get sorry at. Because until and unless you able then at the position, also you see sick person they die in a bed. Also you see sick person they fight for in life, in a battle for in health. You not able to get the empathy for EPAM. They say, but then we don't they see how them people here they suffer. Then we don't know they see the kind struggle when people are they struggle with their health as a result of low budget, as a result of government in negligence and in carelessness and in wicked and callousness. for provide the necessary hospital materials they were needed for give them people who have good health. You understand? He say them can sorry for them and then pay some of them bills. Then he say there is no shame in this. There is no hiding. We need help at PCMH. He say this shame not the day. It don't come up and shame. It don't come up and hide. It don't come up and play. It don't come up and bend. He say they need help now cottage. They need help now. All the other hospitals them were scattered around the country. The hospital now like empty white horse. Then just did it. They know they do exactly waiting them bill them for do. Literally tell the government can just bill hospital. After the non bill them, they equip them with a few resources, don't they left them. How the hospital run now, not them business. How the hospital men people now. How they get resources, how they get staff, not their own business. Let me continue to wait in this woman thing. He said what pained us the most was that the children's hospital in the same compound has a generator that provided power throughout the night. The same time, Cottage Hospital was in darkness. He said, "What's pain them more?" He said that the Pekin Hospital, because parts they went at the Pekin Hospital. He said the children's hospital in Cottage, that particular time they were in the talk so. He said then get generator with power the hospital all throughout the night. He said then Cottage in this so you understand, you know, gets no light. He said that that's pain them. Because at least they're all supposed to get equal services. If they only get light, why they not they get light? If they only get basic resource system, why they not forget the basic resource system? But then they see lights now the other parts of the hospital, now the other parts of the hospital not get light at all. Now grudge, now malice, on a deliberate and calculated effort by government and the people that were in charge of the health sector for cause danger, for call damage, for kill people in the hospital. What do we think? Okay, he said, okay, and the Cottage Hospital was in darkness. He said, if you're reading this and you are passionate about maternal health, please help us get the help we need. Not on paper, but physically, that patient can benefit from. He said, if you watch and you're not sorry at person, you want to see the maternal health salon develop. He said, take them upon yourself. He said, provide if you able provide. He said, not up on paper, go with and bonically, go with and physically, you go give. He said, so that them people there go able to get the better health care where they so deserve. Okay, it went on for say, do not ask whether the authorities know, because they do, and maybe there is nothing they can do, so we need much bigger. He said, no, ask so if the authorities they don't know, if governments don't know about this. He said, because they know. Definitely, apparently, governments know, but ultimately they happen in a country. You understand? If na money be there, so if na side they do them for defend money, so you understand? You foresee them they for defend money. If na side they do them they cheat people, and so you foresee them they go for go cheat people. If na side they do them for go, if na campaign, if na been intended so, wait for campaign. You foresee APCD, you foresee SLPPD, you foresee PMDCD, all man for campaign. But now, when are issues of the livelihood of people, when are issues for the safety and the security of the citizens, nobody no care. Not to APC, not to SLPP. Is shameful. Let God pray. And I move on to say, okay, the issues are numerous at PCMH, but yesterday's duty brought to light the very sad conditions under which clinicals are forced to work. He said the issue they were under, he said them too boku, they're not able to count them all. The issue they were the Cottage. He said, but that particular incident yesterday, he said them bring to light. He shed light on the fact say the conditions them very saddening, the conditions them very sickening under which medical doctors then and nurses then can work at the hospital then they. He said, I've never done this before. I had complained to different individuals, but not on such a large platforms. He said, I never do this. He never can have Facebook for campus team but in work yet. He said, don't complain to people and actually to individuals. He said, but you know, ever can now a social media a platform like this, on a big platform like this, for posts something like this. He said, so if you do and so, that means say it don't get out of hands. Let me see. He said, maybe it's about time we get help. He said, please note, we have 2 maternal near misses and many other incidents during the on-call. Thankfully, we managed them and we had no mortality. Thanks to all the staff who worked during the night of Monday 22nd April 2024. You all are heroes. May God bless the works of our hand. Una bear me, I'm crying as I'm typing. A mourner. He went on for saying, he said, Lord will not say, all waiting happen. So he said, then we get 2 maternal near misses. That means say 2 women they almost die. 2 belly women they almost die as a result of the blackout that particular next day. He say, but to God be the glory. He say, them try them fight tooth and nail for make sure say they're able resuscitate them people and they're able keep them up, let them know that through God in power. He say, so they're not been die. He say, so he went on for tell people and thank you, especially the doctor and the nurses them we've been there with an day. He say them all na heroes them. But the one most important message we take from this all, now that the health system, like all the other factors them, like all the other sectors in a salon, in education, agriculture, NIG, fisheries, all things inclusive. You understand? Then they face similar problems them. Them problems here, we know they able overestimate them. The problems here they happen in a salon, we know they ever able overestimate them. We know they able over exaggerate the consequences that we then get on the people of Sierra Leone. But all the one in the primary issues them. All the one in the basically for me, the primary issues them. One of the most pressing and one of the most disturbing part of all thing. Now that a hospital, also in a day mama them, they go for born them, picking them. For replenish the earth. Now they so no get electricity. Combra then they die. Picking then they die every now and every then. Within government they do. Let me know say in conditions like this, especially the maternal clinics or the maternal hospital, any mistake where they make there, now 2 people at a time. Or probably 3 people depending on how much speaking inside the mama belly. So if mama they die there, the possibility they say it they die with 1 or 2 picking in belly. Unlike other places that you be say something, if one person die, if you die of the like cough or you die of this, na different thing. Although I know they underestimate the one and they, I know they say they're not important. But I want to let the government know and understand, say, this now for the very soul of a nation. This now something we don't eat into the very fabric of Sierra Leonean society. And this not them for make them take action. This is not a matter of politics. This is not a matter of party. This is not against party lines and against partisan. We they talk about them here because we want to raise the awareness. We want less Sierra Leoneans the way they home and where they abroad. Yeah, but this and in the softness of their heart, think of something where them go able to do for able to come back and give back to salon. Governments don't fail with successive governments and don't fail with. Not to TDD stats. Not to APC don't meet to expectations, not to SLPP don't meet to expectations, not to PMDC, not to anybody. Then none they meet to expectations. But at least make them try for look at some of them crucial sectors in the country and pay attention to them. And moreover, as Sierra Leoneans them where they own, and especially within the diaspora. Salon now we own. Salon na the one green country where we get irrespective of who you find yourself. If you know the back na salon, chances they say your mama, your papa, your brother or sister did it. But if they know they safe, chances they say a member of your family, a member of your generation, a member of your extended family did it. No say whatever they happen so today, get the propensity for let happen to you. If this they happen today to John, no say tomorrow, you get a chance say it happen to Mary. This now a call for let we all come together, pull up resources no matter how little. Stand up and speak up so that then cries here will reach to the people them we really concerned and then actions will be taken. We know they do some of them here for humiliate government. We need to do some of them here for make we propagate we political agenda them. Of course, me I not get none. We do this because Sierra Leoneans deserve better. We do this because we future them as young people them they at stake. Yesterday the non-graduate hundreds to thousands of students them across Salon. Waiting at the future for them students and they. Outside them students and they get for go. How them students and they get for survive. For say then they come back and can join the hundreds of thousands within that it's jobless. Let me know say Salon gets one of the highest youth unemployment at the world, over 60%. What we do? What governments don't do? Okay, let's be honest. Let's pull government. Government will not say they don't fail. We don't lost trust. We don't lost confidence. We don't lost every iota of hope in them people. And What thing we don't do as Sierra Leoneans then? If you not get money, you not get resources for give. You don't volunteer your expertise for see what you go able to do in your community. You don't come back in a salon for see outside you go able to do something. If you're not a doctor, you don't come and go volunteer in one part of the hospital, even for a month, for see the change where you go able to institute. If you're not a teacher, you don't go to one school for go try for volunteer your services for see how you go able nurture the young minds of Sierra Leoneans, of Sierra Leone. If you're not an electrician, you don't come and help for see what you yourself go able to do for help the electricity, solve the electricity problem as alone. If you not do a mate, please get a rethink. Also, I don't reach so now we all get for put on for push salon go before. Because if salon poor, now for we and for we picking them. Politicians they no get nothing for lose. I put on to woman. Today, anything will go wrong. Then they pack out and they move out for good. In the next part of the video, we can look at the comments that people in the make under this lady impost, this doctor impost. And until then, stay tuned for the part 2.